Maybe I've gotten myself in over my head. Isabella's crew has taken on a few hands to help out on board in Rum Key. 2 of them have already mysteriously disappeared. Mind you, I think they were poking about the ship, probably shoving their noses where they don't belong. Coraltown isn't too far away, only a few days' travel. I should focus on keeping my own head intact, for now at least. Might be that I part ways with another crew. I've gotten myself out of one dire situation and straight into another Oh, we're live! Hello! This is our Pirate Borg series, Strange Encounter, featuring all these lovely faces. Oh my god. I didn't write a thing. I didn't do an order, so I'm going to go with the order on my screen. If you want to say who you are, who you're playing, I'm going to give Beth a heads up. It's going to be Beth.
That's me. I'm playing a little French rat. His name is Fluff Bucket. He serves no purpose other than be confusing.
What? He's so feisty.
Listen, I don't think I've hit anything.
You don't need to hit things, it's okay.
No, why would I need to hit things? I'm just around and French and philosophical.
Mm-hmm. I think incredibly aggressive.
You shut your mouth!
All right, FB. Incredible. I think this is Paul. It is.
I'm not aggressive. I'm really helpful. I'm playing Corvin, who was an unofficial ship's doctor who came into possession of a treasure map, I guess, when the original ship sank. And maybe we're going to go on some kind of treasure finding adventure, except there was a problem, and now an organ is missing from Corvin. We don't know which one yet, do we?
Who knows? You have to get in there and find out.
And particularly for like the ship's unofficial doctor, medic, nurse, whatever, it's not a great look, is it?
Probably not. I wouldn't imagine. I wouldn't imagine so. Ben?
Justin won.
Justin
actually.
won.
No, I play Hyde. He's a half shark man. Rumors of him taking someone's organs are blown out of proportion.
Wait, what?
Nothing to do with that. And I'm just happy to be here, folks. So.
Hell yeah. Why is my Ben command not working? Did I overload my bot? Maybe I crashed my bot. Oh no, there it is. We're all good.
Justin won.
Retson.
How's it going? I'm Retson. In this adventure, I'm playing Garthew, the Spanish mutineer buccaneer with a deep, dark secret hidden beneath a wig. And he's gorgeous.
Fucking drop dead gorgeous. Aaron.
I'm playing Nettie, the head of a family who's maybe a mob on a bit of a vacation, and it kind of went sideways, but we're making the best of it.
That's the game. Just everything going sideways. That's how we roll. Hey, I'm here too. It's me, Justin, the harbor keeper. Oh, I meant to change it to the harbor keeper. I forgot. Because some people have been calling me a whore recently.
It is a name.
I don't know who could have started that.
Listen, if
change it now, end the call.
No,
restart it.
I don't need to end the call. I just need to log out, and I'm not doing it.
Wow.
It's a little bit because I've been wearing a lot of open shirts because I had a fresh chest piece done, and shirts suck. Let me just put that out there. I'm the harbor keeper of our little game here. Hey, last session, you all found yourselves gathered back together, except Hyde. Corvin found himself waking up on an unfamiliar ship with a nasty foot-long cut up his side. Sponsored by Subway. Nope. Garthew and Nettie parted ways with Gaspar. They spoke with Corvin and then ventured into Rum Key. Renee, Fluffbucket, and Skaggs all woke up in a ship shack near Juba's Tavern. Venturing out themselves, you all reunited in the eerily quiet center of the shanty town. You all caught up. Corvin introduced the treasure map to those who hadn't seen it, and you all decided on a plan to find said treasure. The first step was buying a boat, and luckily you all had made some silver by helping out Juba collect up some strange shelled eye creatures with like these glowing green eyes. You purchased yourselves the ship longboat that you have dubbed the SS Real Seaman. And all that was left to do was to find some way to navigate to the Isle of Yuma. Juba dropped a name of someone he knew who was kicking around town, open to hire. Jim like Pete. You all recruited Pete, yay! And hopped aboard your new boat and paddled off into adventure. We're picking up, you all just are making landfall on the Isle of Yuma, right below the three massive pillars along the coast sticking out of the cliffside, right above a series of small caves. The mark on the map lets you know exactly what cave to enter, luckily, on the treasure map. Here, I'll put it up on the screen right now. A little mark there on the screen letting you know exactly where you need to look, which is helpful. But for now, you all sit aboard the we'll say you made landfall after a few hours at sea. It's midday, you're just getting onto the beach, and that is where we all find ourselves for whatever it is you all wish to get up to.
How is the weather today? Is it sunny, Caribbean style, warm?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think we have a table. Let me get back to the top of the PDF. We have a roll. I think it's a 2d6 for weather. If how about Corvin? How about you roll? Give us a little.
I would be delighted.
A little
Create
roll.
the weather, Paul.
Yeah.
I flippin' will. 2d6.
2d6.
That's a 4 and a 6. That's 10. Surely that's good weather.
10 is clear but a little windy. Yeah.
That's good. That's hopefully not too hot if we have to do some digging or exploring.
Yeah. You all land on the shore, and Jim like Pete looks at y'all. Right, well, this is that there's the old pillars that you're looking for. Now, let me tell you this, it seems like, I don't know why he wants to know where them pillars were, but there's all kinds of other places. This island's pretty massive. All kinds of other interesting features around if you feel like getting out and about, doing a little hiking, doing a little sailing. There's a big old shipwreck, little ways up to the north. Getting all confused. Little ways down to the south, the opposite way. I was looking the wrong direction. Down by the south, there's a little old shipwreck down there. A bunch of derelict ships, all gathered around the same old area. Not far off of that, there's a little fishing village, but haven't really heard from any of the folks that were fishing at all in a while, good while. There was a bunch of explorers that were trying to set up a little town near the center of the islands, and don't really know what was going on with that either, to be honest with you. A lot of mysteries on this island, a lot of stuff to find. Maybe
have you been here before?
We've sailed around, but we figured we haven't heard of anyone coming back, so a little too dangerous to. We figured not worth landing on it to see what kind of danger we might find ourselves in, right?
Okay.
All kinds of other things, but this is what you're looking for, and he points up at the three pillars along the coast. Seems like what you described to me. That looks like it's about it.
All right.
So
Go ahead.
I was just thinking, as players of this RPG, we have a very explicit goal to find that cave mouth. But there's now 3 other interesting destinations without much drawing us to them. What do you guys think?
You know what I think right away is, I mean, I don't know, but the shipwreck could be other people who were also in search of the same treasure. Or perhaps not. But we might not be the first people who've come looking for this. That's my first thought.
But we could be the last people who come looking for this.
Also true.
I like the way you think.
Because our friend here, what'd you say your name was? Organ Boy? Corvin?
Organ Boy?
Organ List, I guess.
Organ Boy.
Has the map.
I do have the map. Yeah. Yeah, just don't forget that I have the map.
So now that we're here, we should follow the map.
Sure.
Let's go straight to the cave mouth.
Okay, we can do that. Organ Boy.
Feels like a good idea. I like it.
Oh, speaking of, Hyde bursts out of the water.
Oh, he's back.
Fuck, there's a shark.
Hi, how you doing?
Some of you haven't met Hyde.
That's true.
I'm Hyde. I was tailing behind.
You must be that fish guy they were talking about.
Oh yeah. Who might you be?
Nettie. I was on the original ship.
Oh,
He just got a little waylaid.
I heard about you.
Gerthu is prying his wig down close to his head to make sure that his identity isn't noticed by Hyde.
Okay, so that's Nettie. Who's the other? What do you got going on there?
Who's he looking at now?
Looking at Garthew.
Oh.
That is Cartier.
Me llamo Garthew.
This is the guy?
This is the most beautiful man.
The most
that
beautiful
you've ever
man guy
seen.
that I've ever seen.
Wait,
I'm not sure I understand what Fluff Bucket feels for Garthew. I'm still trying to work through what
It's
that
a lot
would
of
be.
feelings. I feel
it is not important. Do not worry.
Garthew's got other things on his mind, admittedly.
Well, that's a serious man over there. Good luck, FB.
Look, it's what?
I know what you're doing. I see the hearts in your eyes. I see them.
Wait, what?
That is a fully grown man, and I am Brat.
I mean, love who you want to love. I'm not going to stop you.
It is a bond that transcends.
What? It's a what?
It's a bone?
I heard a bronze.
It is a bond.
Oh.
Bond.
Okay.
That
Bond.
I
transcends.
thought you said you had a boner. I was like, whoa.
No, I do not have a bond.
Listen, I understand the bond that transcends my friend old Jim.
Sure. Sometimes I don't understand the words
Okay.
between the whiskers here. That's my problem.
That is so rude.
That's very
I listen to you and your silly accent. The silly way in which you speak.
You speak silly.
Look. So, it's fine.
Come on,
Let's-
organ boy. That's
Organ boy.
case.
What happened to your organs?
Don't worry about it. Should we go to where the treasure is?
What happened to his organs?
Nothing.
I want to know.
Somebody
My
stole
organs-
it.
Somebody
Better-
stole his organs.
Cut them open like a fish.
hey, that's kind of offensive, but
Are you a fish?
they're like cousins. Kind of. Yeah, we're part of the same
Cousins.
umbrella. Yeah.
How do you know what an umbrella is?
I've been on land before. It's not that special.
Do you have
Would
like
you just
want
say
to
that-
stay wet when you are on the land?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question.
What? I don't like being wet on land. That's kind of.
I could carry around a bucket of water and throw it at you every now and then.
Dump
You
it.
don't have to. It's fine.
It's an option.
It's okay. I'll think about it. So your organs are just gone. You just woke up.
Wait.
No, this isn't true. Okay.
Not a single organ left.
I feel.
That's
When did you notice they were gone? That's what I kind of
You're emptied out like a melon, are you?
that's like a what?
like a
Like a melon.
Like you
No.
empty out, take a little spoon, empty out
God,
an old
yeah.
melon.
You mean like a
Clean.
coconut?
Sure, you can have a coconut.
job.
But there's only water in the coconut.
No, there's also
Are you
Coconut.
filled with only water?
There's also coconut in a
there's also
coconut.
coconut in there too.
There's coconut in a
They're
coconut.
already hollow.
You can make a gorgeous reduction with coconut milk for
That's
put
true.
the shrimp in. It is delicious.
Sounds
Oh,
really fancy.
we've got a bit of a cook over here.
A bit.
We do actually.
The
Look.
most gifted cook in all of the Caribbean.
And you've had his cooking before.
Wait.
See why you would fall for him. I get it. Cooks for you. He's there for you. Mm.
I told him everything I know.
Emotionally
Get
and
you a mutineer
culinarily
who does
available. Look, I'm fine. I'm not fine. I don't know what happened.
Mm.
I woke up on Isabella, whatever that's her name, right?
Mhm.
Ship, and some part of me is missing. Maybe it's a kidney or something.
Oh, I just woke up with a lot of money.
Wait, what? Where, and how much money?
It was a little bit of money, a little bit of
Was it an
change.
organ amount of money?
Approximately the
I don't
value
know
of a
how
kidney
I-
amount of money.
Like a finder's fee?
A finder's fee. I don't know.
Where
what
did
that
you
is.
wake up?
I just woke up and I had some money. I went out, had a night.
No,
after
no.
we got some drinks.
No, where?
How much money?
No, I'm
a
asking the
lot of-
questions. Where did you wake up?
A lot of silver. 220 silver. That's what I woke up with.
That sounds like a kidney.
That's a lot of
Oh,
silver.
really? I just thought it was a gift. I don't know.
But do you often just wake up with money?
I usually wake up with a lot of shells, but this is a new experience being up here. So
Do they use shells under the sea as money? Is that what happens?
we use a little bit of that, a little bit of this. You got to come down and live in it. But yeah,
I think that's called drowning.
I'll get a long pipe, bunch of reed. Someday maybe I'll come down.
Don't
Yeah,
listen.
that'll work. Yeah.
There's mermaids. They try to get you to go down under and they talk. They say this stuff and they drown you.
No,
They,
Does that
I
make you a
re-
mermaid? Their hide?
no.
Bourbon?
Me? No. Shark man. Not. I mean,
Hmm.
there's a difference. But I mean, I have run into some really gorgeous mermaids down there.
What?
Really nice.
Have you?
Really great. Yeah. They put on
Did they-
quite the show.
One
Oh.
time a mermaid beckoned to me, and then she thumbed my face, and she come out of the water, and she reverse drown. She reverse drown on the left.
Oh, I never heard of that before.
So wait, they can't breathe on land?
No.
She sort of just lay there going like that.
You do remarkably good impersonation, yes.
Just trying to get to the facts. Look, we're getting off topic. You
Yeah,
woke
we
up with a
are.
lot of money somewhere.
I feel like
Yeah.
you are getting off topic. We are going
There's
into
a
the
treasure.
cave.
But we gotta
Where?
go get the treasure, though. We can talk about me and money later, if that helps. I feel like my
Yeah.
new pals really want to go get this treasure, so I think we should skedaddle.
Skedaddle.
That's what you guys say, skedaddle. Bust
I
I always
Oh,
hear
that-
pirates saying skedaddle. Yep.
skedaddle.
That is
seaman.
land
I
lingo
know.
101.
I know enough of the language.
Skedaddle like a true seaman.
Sometimes
Yeah,
they say
but you
BRB. Sometimes they skedaddle.
Get out of here.
BRB, what
Sometimes
is that?
they're torn
What's that
from
stand
you,
for?
and they take your heart away too.
Wait, what?
And your leg.
Or your
And you-
organs.
It's on my pirate to-do list. Number 1 is find Jim.
We'll find Jim.
Number 2, die, of course.
Oh,
Wait,
Of
what?
course, classic.
Classic.
He has a good, efficient bucket list.
Yeah, maybe you're right. We should get going.
Number 3 is help y'all find treasure. You're on there now.
Oh, that is very
after
cool.
I think
die?
that might have to happen before. Yeah. Switch
It is not sequential. It is only what is inspired by the moment.
Oh,
Priority.
Add things as you go. Because it could
understood.
be after, who knows?
okay.
Nobody knows what happens after you die. Perhaps there is a great beyond. Perhaps you stay. You are with your friends.
All right, FB. I think we should probably
Wow.
before you start.
Are you not
Yes.
open to the philosophies that I am presenting to you?
They just kind of hurt my brain right now.
Oh, we will set it to your brain. That is your brain expanding to prepare, to think deeper, richer. It is like my friend got you preparing your palate for a most beautiful dinner. But instead, this is a dinner of the mind.
But my mind has a lot of money in my pocket, so I would like to use that.
How does your mind have pockets?
Your
I don't
brain
know.
pocket.
It just sounded
It's
cool
food for
to
thought.
say. Yeah.
Store that away in your brain pocket, we all says.
In my pocket, and that's in my brain.
Perhaps philosophy is not for you.
Floss of you, floss of me. Right.
Oh,
Oh, God.
I'm going into the cave now.
I thought you were going to say ocean.
Okay, bye.
I thought you were going to say ocean. I'm going into the sea. Goodbye.
End campaign.
Just walking into there with my sword in my mouth.
Well, that's probably how Corbin is going to die in this campaign, honestly.
He's
just
not gonna
walking out to
die.
sea. It's not on his bucket list.
You all start gathering up to head into the mouth of the cave. When Nettie, you're kind of helping gather up goods and supplies, and you're looking at the longboat, and there's just a small child walking off of the boat down the docks and standing on the beach, kind of just like looking around.
Hey, kid. When'd you get on that boat?
Yeah.
Corvin doesn't see a child. The kid looks up, tattered rags. They look sickly and gaunt, very thin. Their shirt is torn open and you can see ribs kind of showing. They look like they maybe haven't eaten in a while. They look up. I lost my friend. Now I'm all alone.
You lost your friend on this island, or you lost your friend on our boat?
No, no.
Or one of these guys your friends?
You killed my friend. And now I'm all alone.
What do your friend? What did your friend look like?
He was nice. He liked to eat. And we need to eat.
Yes, that is true. Anything more than nice as a descriptor. Tall.
Kind of tall, thin. Really kind. Really loved adventure. That's what I like.
Mm-hmm. You sure it was me?
It was you.
Yeah, it's not ringing any bells. really. But maybe we could look for him together, or you could figure out a better way to describe him, and I could try to remember.
Well, I'm getting awfully hungry. I think maybe you can help me out. And I need Nettie to give me a toughness check, which is a D20 roll. Again, the system we want a 12 would be an ideal outcome. But we'll say this is an 8. You only need to beat an 8 toughness.
Okay. I've got a +1.
Hey!
Okay.
Arr! 18 total. You feel this hunger pang in your stomach, and you flash back to the island of you with a sword down in Spots' chest. As the blade rips out, blood splashes across your face. And then you're just kind of back when your vision kind of restores from this memory. There's no one on the beach but the comrades that you have on the boat. All of you heard a one-way conversation happening.
Hey kid, where'd you go?
What are you talking about?
There is no remember the conversation before. There are no children around.
Like the little.
This is an adult-only excursion.
Yeah.
You should let him know that, because he was
Ooh.
the kid.
Why did you say it like that? It sounded like a sound effect. Like someone got punched.
Clip that moment.
It's just
Use it as a response.
Beth is Roblox.
I'm creating my reel, guys. I really want to get into voice acting. I'm giving my small hurt sounds.
Oh, fuck. That's so funny. I'm so sorry.
It happens to the best of us.
That kid, there was a boy. He came off the ship. How could you miss him?
No. There is no child here. I think perhaps the son might be cooking your brain.
Yeah.
It might be the soup. It's a little getting a little.
It is pretty warm.
Overeated.
A little bit. I'll take off my suit. I'm not getting rid of it. I'm just gonna carry the jacket.
Skaggs comes off. Renee and Skaggs are on the SS Real Seaman. Skaggs comes down. I can take your old chat. We're gonna keep watching the ship. We just paid a lot of silver for this, so we don't want the ship getting stolen or anything like that, right? So we're gonna keep an eye on it. Myself and Renee, while y'all trudge off into the great unknown, I suppose. If we don't hear from you in a day, we'll take off. Good luck after that, I suppose.
Yo.
I will put my jacket in his hands and look directly at him. Don't you fucking leave. That man owes me money.
Oh, who, Renee? Yeah, no, we know. Renee just...
He's just being a real seaman over there.
Yeah, standing on the prow, looking out. Has a telescope for some reason.
For some reason.
Yeah, well,
my jacket.
I'll take your jacket. Anyone else leaving it? Does anyone else need to leave it? Does everyone have their supplies? You got your rations? You got your weapons? You don't know what you'll find out there. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I think we're good to go.
All right.
Got it.
We'll be here. Bye. Have fun.
Have fun.
You all venture up along the beach, along the coast, kind of just like there's a very narrow path that ever so conveniently winds around into the mouth of this cave itself, which not not the highest ceiling. It's probably a 10-foot opening. You reckon you could probably just get the boat in, but you'd have to lean the mast in order to get in proper. But the water of the sea cave flows in and takes a few corners off. You can't really see a direct straight line in, but you count the sea caves as you're going, and this seems like the proper one to get in there. Let's actually look at my notes. Leading into the very narrow sea cavern, narrow enough for you. Nope, blah blah blah. I just literally said all that. Harsh waves are kind of crashing against the sharp, jagged rocks inside the sea cavern here, and you spot the kind of the slippery walkway as algae and other plant life from the ocean have settled on the rocks along the walkway itself. It looks a little dicey, but this is what you're looking at.
I look at Corvin to see what he wants to do.
Who, me?
Yes, you start. What do you think?
Do we think we're adequately provisioned for this? We have like light sources, we have weapons.
Do you have light sources?
I feel like I have a couple of torches in a bag. Looking at my inventory.
I have flint and
I have a few
steel.
candles.
That's something.
I have 5 torches
Oh, where?
in my pocket.
In your brain pocket?
Brain bucket.
I have a
Listen.
codex.
I did not create the equipment. I was gifted it, okay? Also, I have a philosophy book. Where do I keep that?
They're actually 5 matches.
Yeah.
This raises a lot of questions.
If you just hold the match.
Yeah, I have a satchel with a couple of torches.
Hell yeah.
I also have a
We are
satchel.
good to go. I have a gun. I have beef jerky. We are good to go.
I have a pillow and a blanket.
All right.
Take a nap.
If someone wants to take a nap, they can. You know.
I have a wooden knife. I feel like I shouldn't be going first.
Happy to go first. Here we go.
Brawn of the
hell-
Oh, I've got a cutlass. I forgot. Yeah.
Yes,
let's
you
have
did.
a cutlass ready.
That was the captain's cutlass, I believe. For those heading in, again, the rocky waves are kind of crashing against the shore here of this very kind of narrow sea cave. I need an agility test from everyone kind of who are making their way along the narrow edge. Hyde, I would say you're the most equipped to brave the waters. So if you want to dive in and go along the waters, along the little
absolutely.
makeshift river that's in here,
Yeah.
I'll make that just a 10 that you need to beat.
Okay. I just have to roll a d20, right?
Yep.
Nice. I got
19.
a dirty 20.
Whoa, let's go.
I got a -1 to agility.
And you know
Because
what?
I am little.
I was going to say,
6.
I literally was about to say FB. I think
Petit
that's
raton.
that's a 10 for you also because
Okay.
you're small.
Thank you.
That's an 11 for Hyde.
Hell yeah, just did it. Sorry, Garth, what did you say? What'd you get?
Oh, I need to roll as well.
Everyone that.
Okay.
Got
So
a 6.
Adventure.
Can you remind me how to bring out the dice? I'm an
Spacebar.
idiot. Thank you.
Spacebar.
Oh, hold on. Not 2. I don't want to do 2. Shit. I have to
That's
do that
okay.
again.
Yeah, just do it again. You can right click to delete dice also.
I got a 9, and this is agility.
Agility.
Ooh.
So that's a 9, natural 9.
Woof. That was everyone. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Renee and Jesus, Renee. Corvin. Renee's on the ship. Corvin and Garth, as you're all Nettie goes along first as Hyde leaps into the water, and FB is kind of skirting in and out between Nettie's feet as the two of them make it along the edge. And I feel like Corvin and Garth, you are like up against the wall, slowly moving. You each slip and slide down into the water. You take a d4 of damage each, which I'll roll that right now for us.
No. I can handle this. I've got 7 hit points.
This is going to be for
Oh no.
Corvin. 3.
Oof.
This is going to be for Garthew. Also 3. Fuck.
Shit.
Brutal.
Not good.
Oh, I got to roll for Jim like Pete. I'm here too. Not 20, Jim like
Nice.
Pete. Let's go.
Oh,
Got
my
one working
God.
leg and he does it
2
better than
legs.
us.
Ah,
He has it's not.
MVP, most valuable pirate.
He's hopping and skipping along. He's great. Thank you, Jim's leg. Help me out again.
Yeah, that was all Jim.
That was all Jim.
See why you keep that leg.
You both slip into the water to get out. You're both in there. Hyde is also in the water, so at least you have Hyde there to potentially help you out. But the rest of you reach kind of a larger opening that kind of spreads out into a wider portion of the cave itself. But Renee and Jesus, not Renee, Justin.
Renee and Jesus.
Corvin, and Garth, you need to give me another check to get out of the water. If Hyde thinks he'll help, we'll reduce this. It's going to be a DC 10, but if Hyde helps, it'll be a DC 8.
Yeah. I mean, I would probably hear them splashing around. Are they calling for help, or do they just like?
I don't know, you both hit the rocks pretty hard and are just floundering, I
Oh.
feel.
Are we capable
You guys
of
okay
speech?
back there? Do you need,
Yeah,
you need a
you guys
little-
are just swimming. You
They're
know how-
making the.
Making French rat noises.
Yeah, I'm gonna help him out. I'm gonna help the
All
man. So,
Okay, Gareth, you pulled the 17.
Hey, let's
Nice.
go.
let's see
Corvin
the sea legs.
Gets a 4.
Oh, is he?
Corvin is starting to drift further down along the river. You're helping Garth you up, and Corvin is just like, hide.
Oh, I got you, Garfield. It's fine. I got you.
It's the old missing organ problem.
It was your water bladder. Da-dum.
It's Garfield is so beautiful.
I know. I was distracted. Yeah, I got to keep him alive.
What?
Do not reverse drown.
Corvin is slowly moving further away from everyone. What are we doing?
Is he
Goodbye.
anywhere near the people that are walking along land? Like, is he near me?
Well, the river takes like a bit of a bend, and if like carries on further, you could run along to try to catch him as this leads down like another kind of walkway. There's 2 walkways to your right, and this one that follows the river just kind of goes on its own path.
He's the map, so I'm
do need
invested in
that.
his safety.
Oh, that's true.
Okay,
I'm gonna run after, and if I can, you can tell me if I can't. But the idea is to grab him by the scruff and just like whoop, put him onto the water, onto the ledge,
The scruff. How
jacket or something back there.
the indignity.
Whatever scruff-like feature that Corbin has.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. Let's do another check for Corvin, and this will determine how difficult it's going to be for Nettie. So, Corvin, let's do another agility. As you're really struggling now, it's going to get a lot worse from this point onwards.
Great.
try to help if need be.
16.
Probably.
Hell
With
yeah.
my -1 agility is way better.
You managed to get to the coast, so if we want to do a strength check for Nettie.
Dude, I have +3.
You're so strong.
Hey, we do it. Nettie grabs you by the scruff.
All right, Oregon boy. We need you up
Whoa.
front here.
I think Corvin's probably too busy spluttering to object to Organ Boy.
Spluttering.
Did you just call him Corgan?
Corgan.
Billy Corgan.
Billy Corgan.
That's his new name.
I didn't,
Organ.
but I think it might
I
be
mean,
his name.
Organ is right there in the name if
That's
his name
why,
is
yeah.
Corgan.
Corgan.
Organ boy. Oh.
Organ boy. Yeah, I think Corvin just splutters and regains his feet. And it's probably still like oozing from a wound all the time.
Yeah, both of you took a nasty
Oozing all the time.
a nasty hit on the rocks. But you all are standing, again, there is a pathway that Nettie was started to run down that heads kind of further along that the sea cavern itself. There's two more kind of pathways that lead off into the cavern itself. But if you want to, whatever you guys think you want to do, whatever you want to check out, if you're trying to look around and get a sense of what's going on, I'll say you all have lit. Whoever wants to carry torches can light up torches, obviously.
The matches.
The matches. What a
He's
single
carrying flint and steel, but nothing that could ignite.
I think we have enough torches for everyone to have a torch if you want it.
Okay.
I mean, to be so real, I'm a little rat and I walk on all four legs, so I will not be holding a torch.
To be so real.
this dude's
Rats can rats see well in the dark?
I don't think in this game.
probably
I
not
don't
in
think
this
it offers any sort of a mechanic.
I think I can.
Listen, I didn't be a rat to be optimized.
It's the aesthetic.
There's nothing optimized about Corvin.
I'm just a rat for fun.
But yeah, you're all again standing in this kind of fork, multiple paths. What are we thinking? Jim is kind of
Does the
looking
map
around.
say anything?
No, it doesn't say anything about this. It's a map of the island, but unless I'm missing something.
The map does say.
It mentions the two pillars, right? Or entering.
No, well, yeah, it does point out the sea cave to enter, but other than that, the only thing that the map says is only those with the heart of the sea shall pass the doors of blood.
Heart of the seed. Sea or seed?
Sea.
Heart of the
Sea for
sea.
seaman.
Well, also seed for a seaman, honestly, if we're being
Walked right into it,
sorry
Justin.
right now.
No! I didn't know about
He's
that.
right into it.
Great point.
Terrible.
Okay, is this okay? Do we think this out of the sea? Is it little? Like you, my friend, the hunky shark hide. You are of the sea.
Yes, I am.
Is
We need your heart.
We
Like in the sea. I mean,
no,
I
it
am.
is organ time.
We
Oh.
might need it out of your body.
No.
I'm sure that's
I'd rather
not what it
not.
means.
No, that's not what it means. And we got
Maybe
Organ
that's
Boy
why
over
they
here.
took your organ, Corvin.
They didn't take my heart.
How
We
do we
needed
know?
kidney of the doctor
The kidney
wherever
of the
they
sea.
were going.
The kidney of the sea.
I think that's the leap of logic.
As
mean,
a
none of
man
us
with
have our organs missing.
medical knowledge, what are the chances that it is your heart that is missing? No chance.
Zero.
What if you
Zero
have
chance.
someone else's heart?
You're very confident
like
about this.
Jim's
I trust you.
leg.
I'll tell you that
Yeah, like
my
Jim-
heart's
like Jim's
been missing
leg.
since I lost my best friend Jim.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh, I thought. Oh,
He is keeping you alive, so you are upping along so well.
It's true. I had no trouble getting in here.
oh.
Did you see the
I-
other guys?
You might
I
say I had a
think
bit
it's
of a
a-
leg up.
Well done. Well done.
Yes, he has a leg. Huh.
Yes,
Oh,
though.
two of them.
Just one of them is
Oh,
looking a little worse for wear.
human humor.
Don't you
Something.
talk about Jim's leg like that. It's all I got left.
I know, but it's going a little bit gangrenousous.
So
It's
the
ironic
Jim has
that-
even less.
It is on the right leg. It's on the right leg, but it's all I got left.
Wow.
Did you write all these down
you
before
have
the
a
session,
way
Justin?
with words.
Kid yourself if you think I write things down. Well, what's the game plan from here? Seems a couple of pads. I don't know what. Who wants
Are
to?
there any like etchings on the wall or floor, or
You can do a presence check if you want.
okay.
Wait, is it presence? Is that the roll? Fuck.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay, great. You can do that.
7.
7. There's no etchings along the wall. It seems like the walls have just been battered by the tide for so long, right? Just kind of worn down.
We definitely need your heart, I think. That's the only solution here.
But first, perhaps we find this door. I do not think maybe we have to maybe we split up and we check each of the pathways, perhaps leaving marks along the way.
I don't know if we should split up.
Are you just being contrary to be contrary to me?
No, I think we should stick together, and if one of us, if anybody gets in trouble...
Corbin is right. We should split up. And I sort of gesture to Fluff Bucket to come with me, and I proceed down the right path.
Of course. Wait.
Oh, that's romance if I've ever seen it.
We'll see.
Going
We'll
down
see
the
what
cave.
happens. We'll see where this goes.
Going down the cave of two lovers over there.
Straight from one another.
I'm going with you, Organ Boy. You've got the map.
I guess I'm going with Nettie. I don't want to disturb the other two over there.
Sure, okay.
So we're splitting? Is that what I'm hearing?
Of
Yeah,
course.
we're splitting.
We're
Sounds like a
making the
terrible
excellent
idea.
decision of splitting the party.
I'm like,
Well,
let's not split up, and everyone interpreted that as definitely yes. Immediately now, we have to split up more than ever.
Hyde doesn't want to split up, but he sees the romance happening, and he doesn't want to be like a shell block, Like,
Shell
that's going to
block.
happen. That's going to happen.
I'm sorry, what's a shell block?
That's
Don't.
when...
Don't. It's fine.
I'm not going to explain it to you. If you get it, you get it.
I don't get it.
That's okay.
It feels like a Mario reference.
It is not.
Wow, you played a different Mario than I did.
No.
That's the Mary of the Pillow Boys.
It's the Luigi of the Pillow Boys.
It's true.
I'll go with. We'll even it out. There's 6 of us. I'll go with the other 2, and the 3 can go on. But there's 3 old Pats there. So, what are we? Which way are we all thinking?
Well, perhaps we each go down one of the side ones, and then we meet back in the middle. We go down the middle one together. If the other two do
Oh.
not reap fruits.
That's
Or
not
doors.
a bad idea. Actually, I think that's good. Should we go down each channel for like an hour or something? Because we're going to need some time to
How will we
meet.
keep track of the time? Do you have a timepiece, Mr. Fancy Man Organ Boy?
I usually just look at the
I-
sun.
The sun, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think the sun's going to be in the cave.
I was about to finish my sentence and say there was no
Wait, you look at the
sun.
sun underwater?
Sometimes, when I'm up here, I do. I can't just tell by the school of fish and where they're going. That's how I usually tell time, but up here it's kind of hard because,
Like time fish?
No, regular fish. They go to different places during different times of the day.
So how do they tell the time?
Do they have little watches?
You just watch your fish. That's all. When the school of fish is out, it's like 3 in the afternoon.
Oh, that's how you tell it.
That's how we tell it. When they're going in one direction, it's like 8, 9 a.m. give or take. So, tell time that way.
I'm skeptical.
It's convenient.
You're both out in Oregon, so I guess that's just
Oh, maybe they took their
That's what
time,
happens.
Oregon.
maybe. You guys have that up here, I guess.
He's Chronobladder.
Yeah.
Oh, I never heard of that one before. Let me tell
No,
you,
that's not real. That's not a real organ.
I met a person who has a chronobladder.
I know about all of the organs, and that's not a real one.
Oh, okay.
So, oh, all right.
All right. Well, shall we all get going then, I guess? Meet back in roughly an hour. We'll have to guess what that amount of time passage might be. I know 20 shanties that are all
Okay.
exactly 2 minutes each.
Oh, That's a good one.
Wait,
The
they're
best
three,
way to
they're
tell
3
time.
minutes each. I'm an idiot. I can.
Okay.
They're all 3 minutes. I know 20 of them.
Okay, that's good. We'll just
Okay,
listen
so
to
that helps
the.
us.
Let's look
Oh,
at
there
the map.
once was a man named Jim.
Alright, off we go.
All about Jim.
They're all about Jim.
Okay, he can't stop singing because that'll ruin everyone else's sense of time. He
He's
has
gone.
to keep.
If he stops singing, then we know something happened.
Well, we
Perfect.
won't know when it's happened because our sense of time will be ruined.
Yeah.
Jim went left, the leftmost.
Guided by his leg.
Yeah.
Pete, you mean?
Oh, yeah, Jesus. Yeah, peace. Thank you. It's my own NPC.
Yeah, I got scolded for that mistake last time. I made Pete very upset.
It's because I just sang, oh, there once was a man named Jim, and my brain is now corrupt.
All right, so Garthew is following Jim then on the leftmost path.
Okay.
We're
And
going
everyone
the other
else is heading the other way. Is that correct?
I guess so.
Hell yeah. Who hasn't done a lot of rolling yet? FB, roll a any dice, and if it's evens, you guys
Any dice.
any truly whatever one.
Oh, we're gonna use the 12 because I feel like the 12 isn't used very often.
It's true.
Hmm.
8. Beautiful. You all part ways as Jim is singing his shanties, heading down along the passages. All kinds of salt formations forming stalactites. Excuse me, shanties. All kinds of salt formations forming stalactites and stalagmites are poking up above and below. It's kind of difficult to navigate as you're walking down FB and Garthew and Jim. There lays eventually you start kind of navigating around these small little tide pools as the river still runs on the sea cave river that you were initially following, winds further and further inwards. Is there anything you're all looking to do? Is there anything you're looking out for? Is there anything in particular you're thinking right now as you're kind of venturing on into the cave, torches and matches in hand?
Garthew wants to ask Pete if he thinks that Jim would have had any knowledge about this cave. Was Jim a man who knew about the legends of the region?
Oh yes, Jim was all over the place. He used to sail for a couple of crews, did a lot of traveling, and I don't think he ever came over this way. You know, I've known him for a good few years now. But we thought we'd get the upper hand on old Isabella, and that was the end of her.
If he was faced with a riddle about the heart of the sea, would he be able to solve it?
Oh, Jim could do anything.
Okay, I tell you, I need a favor from you.
What's that?
Sit down and take off your shoe.
Which one?
The one that covers Jim's foot.
All right. Sits down, and you notice the shoe on the right, huge. Shoe on the left, smaller. Plops off the shoe. All right, there's old Jim's. Look, he's got his name written on the inside of the shoe. Jim.
Okay. So Garthew kneels down and he takes out his conch shell from the abyss and he puts it to his ear like a telephone. This allows him to ask any nearby creature that died at sea within 100 miles one question. I'm going to ask Jim's leg, hoping that Jim has an idea. What is the heart of the sea, Jim? He speaks into the conch.
You speak into the conch near Jim's leg, and Garthew, it doesn't work because Jim isn't dead.
Holy fuck, what a twist. Okay, so what are the chances that Garthew realizes that's why it's not working?
Do exactly what I just said.
Oh, fuck. I wonder if Garthew would immediately assume that. Okay, Garthew's a little worried about what would happen if he extolled that Jim was alive right now. So he's just going to keep it to himself. And he goes, "Thank you for your experiment. It did not work. Let us proceed."
Right, usually they're good for listening to the ocean when you're like inland. You put it up to your ear and it sounds like the ocean, right?
Garthew just has to act like he's embarrassed, but he's weirded out that Jim's alive. We're going to just sit on that and keep moseying down the hallway.
I'm going to put back on Jim's boot. FB, anything from FB?
I think perhaps I am curious as to what has got you so shaken. But I am pondering if the art of the sea is not some jewel that perhaps some old lady dropped off a ship or something. But that is pretty much it. That is a reference to a movie for the harbor keeper that he probably does not know.
Probably not.
It's Titanic.
Well,
that's a lifetime
I would
ago.
worry whoever wrote the module, either whether they saw the movie or not. That's what really is relevant to us right now.
That is so true. But you know what? They're not here.
Yeah. You all, the three of you, continue onwards, and we cut over to the other half of the crew. A pretty similar environment that you three are walking through. The cavern itself twists and turns, and it's very awkward to get through. At points, it seems very narrow. Is there anything in particular as you all venture through that you're thinking or looking specifically looking for, or any ideas that you have in your head?
Organ boy,
Mm-hmm.
do you recall on the ship a man like this, about this tall, smelled terrible, really ratty clothes, tattoos on him? He came off the ship with us on that beach. You remember him? What was his name?
Just now?
No. With the crabs.
I'm trying to remember. Is this someone I remember? Oh, we're talking about Rene.
Not Rene. I'll never forget that fucker. He owes me money.
Not Rene.
I
Talking about
also
spots.
want to give Renee.
I'm trying to think. Do I remember this person, Justin?
Yeah, Spots was on the crew. Spots died on the beach. All right.
I didn't know him very well, though, did I?
Probably not.
No.
Captain Bloodwhip had a good few members on the crew, so not everyone got to know everyone else, right?
Look, I guess I remember them a little. Why? This wasn't someone I knew well.
Oh, good. Not a friend or anything then.
Why?
I just I couldn't remember his name, and his face just popped up in my memory. And his rather untimely demise, but wasn't a friend.
I probably spoke to him once or twice on the ship, and I might have, I did medical duties for people, so I'm sure I probably looked at like some injuries now and then, but that was it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Chafing, blisters, make sure people get enough lemon or lime in their diet.
Yeah, he did seem to have a peculiar diet, that's for sure. Great, thanks. I was just, passing thought.
No, why?
No.
Well,
I sense you being a little cagey.
I just, that kid, that kid that was on the ship. You guys weren't paying attention, but there was a kid on the ship.
Which kid? I
There
don't.
wasn't a kid on the
What
ship.
was the kid called?
Oh, I didn't get his name, but he said he was friends with that guy.
Friends with Spots.
Yeah,
I don't remember a kid.
Mm.
he definitely said he was friends with Spots. That he's
I mean-
looking. He's lost his friend, which
Look, Kids say
I
a lot of
suppose is my
things,
fault.
but I don't remember a kid. Wait, which ship are we talking about here?
the new one that we just got. I guess ship is a loose
There's
term.
no kid on that ship.
I was just talking to him.
Like today, like
Like after we got off it, he followed us off. Was
uh,
asking about his friend. Couldn't really remember his friend, but now I remember his friend. Spots.
I might have been in the water during that time, so I might not have seen him. So
Possible.
yeah.
Hi, do you remember any kids at any point?
Any point? I mean, I was swimming behind the ship, so like I feel like I'd remember if there was a
Yeah.
little guy.
It's pretty
behind
small.
us. Yeah.
Like,
Like-
like we're talking like 5 years old, 10 years old, 15?
Like goldfish small or like
Mm,
pufferfish small? Like how are we talking?
I suppose it is relative to species. I never really considered that, but
It's okay.
a young child, maybe 7.
Mm.
He was a bit skinny. Boy needs to eat more.
So like a jellyfish. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, no, you're describing a jellyfish. Okay.
I
I didn't see anybody though.
Yeah.
All right. He must have stayed back with Renee.
But
Willingly.
like, okay, because no one came into the caves with us.
Did say he likes adventure.
The kid said, "Wait, when?"
When I was speaking to him after we got off the ship. Are you listening?
Yeah, even I heard that much.
I'm just Corvin just is sort of gonna sideways look at Hyde.
Anyways, not important now. He's probably with Renee. It's fine.
Yeah, the jellyfish. Okay.
I just couldn't remember that guy's name. Spots. Makes sense. He was kind of covered in spots. Anyways,
Oh.
see anything down here? I don't know what we're looking for. Etchings, footprints, something like that.
I guess any of that, yeah. People look out for marks on the walls, signs that other people have been here before us or are here now.
Okay.
Kids,
Yeah.
you know.
Hard
I'll
to
keep an
miss.
eye out. Yeah.
If the three of you want, 2 of you could do a presence check just to see if you notice things, if anything is standing out in particular.
My presence is pretty good. It's +2.
Try presence as well.
That's good.
Let's see.
Cat.
Cat break.
Cat break.
That's an 18 for presence.
Whoa.
Hide.
Hell yeah.
Whoops, I've just dropped my die in the ocean, but that's a 16. That's pretty good.
Whoa, incredible.
18s.
Both of you, as you're all walking and talking, Hyde and Corvin, both of you at the same time almost kind of hear what sounds like a metal, because you both rolled really well, like at least 4 to 6 over the DC. It sounds like metal hitting stone, and then like a weird kind of hollow woodish kind of sound followed by it, and it's very consistent, like dink, 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 echoing out. Well, I have reverb. Dink, dink, dink.
Oh, that's better, Justin. Thank you.
That's
for
much
that.
better.
You're welcome. Echoing out, reverberating off of the walls of the cavern. Sounds pretty far away. With those rolls, you can kind of tell, but it sounds like something. It's a very familiar kind of metal on stone sound that you're hearing, followed by this weird kind of woodish rattle.
Y'all hear that over there? Sounds like someone smashing some oysters or something.
Yeah, I thought that was dripping, but maybe that's not water.
Oh, I never really heard the water drop being in it. I don't know. I guess it has a sound.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's
Carefully.
Let's go.
That one.
You all carefully venture towards the sound. Corvin and Hyde kind of navigating by sound as Nettie is taking up the rear. And Nettie, you feel a tug on your hand as you look down and you see a small child. Shh. I wonder if that missing organ tastes good. And that's where we're going to take our break.
Great.
Getting taunted by everybody is crazy.
Great.
We will BRB, everyone. BRB.
BRB.
Oh, we're back. Hello. Last we left off, you all ventured into the sea caverns, and Corvin and Garth, you took a bit of a nasty spill. Corvin, not successfully getting out of the water, started to flow downstream and requiring the help of Hyde and Nettie to get out. Could have been worse, definitely, if those rolls had to go bad, but we did it, gang. But you all found yourselves kind of like a fork in the cavern system, branching off in various directions. And you, Corvin said, we're not splitting the party. And everyone else was like, okay, great. We'll split the party. And you go that way and we'll go this way. We all agree? Great.
I was also accused of being contrarian earlier.
Yes, also true. We split. We had Garth, you, FB, and Jim like Pete down the leftmost area, following the river, the sea cavern river that's there. I don't know if there's a particular name for that body of water, for a body of water that flows through specifically a cave. Is that still a river? I don't know.
A stream?
Stream, yeah. Stream feels better. Stream definitely feels better. Hyde, Corvin, and Nettie venture down the other path, hearing some... Oh, sorry, no. Gareth, you tried to communicate with...
Jim's leg.
Jim's leg with his artifact, his ancient relic. I need to remind myself. Hold on. We might need... I'm going to do it right now, because I don't know everything off the top of my head. That was the conch. Is that correct?
Yeah, the abyssal conch.
The abyssal...
Conch shell from the abyss is what it should be named.
Conch shell from the abyss. I'm looking at the... Why am I just like... Can't read for the life of me right now.
I just like can't read.
Oh, I found it. Okay. Relics, blah, blah, blah. After using a relic, you need to roll a spirit check, Garthu. If that's...
D12? For my other relic, it says D12, but I didn't write down this
No, no, sorry. D20, DR12 is the difficulty rating.
Okay. 14 plus nothing.
Hell yeah. That is a success. You are not stunned, and you successfully use the relic. Nothing bad happens. Some of the if you crit fail, obviously, worse things happen. Badder things happen. You use the conch, which is used to communicate with something that has died within 100 feet, I believe is what it reads as. And upon doing so on Jim's leg to try to get some insight, you discovered it didn't work because Jim isn't dead. Wow.
Fuck.
Fuck. The other half of the crew ventured down similar looking caves, but hearing kind of a clinking sound followed by a weird woodish sound in the distance. You all had a conversation about a child on board the newly bought ship, to which everyone was like, that child does not exist, and Nettie's like, okay, it does, but we'll go with this for now. As you all investigated the sound, the small child grabbed Nettie's hand, made a shushing motion, and questioned if that missing organ that Corvin doesn't have would taste good. But that's where we left off. Let's jump back to the Jim's leg team. We could come up with better team names, gang, right? You are all continuing onwards through the cavern system. It's been about 10 shanties, let's say. That's a time measurement system. 10 shanties have gone by, all about Jim. As the cavern and the waterway open up pretty significantly. You're kind of walking along narrow ledges, again, dodging the various salt deposits and the like. When you come across the river you're following branches out into a wide open kind of circle area. On this raise of land in the middle of this circle of water, ring of water, let's say, a huge kind of pillar of dirt in the middle, and on top looks like a massive longboat, much larger than your boat, with 3 masts along it, all kinds of weird engravings and the like carved into it. You're all looking at this from afar, just from the mouth of the cave, and it seems pretty open in here. But this is what you eventually come across about roughly 30 minutes into your journey.
How intact is it? Did you say it was destroyed apparently? Or?
It looks old as hell, but it looks from your angle looks fine.
Are there obvious ways to board it?
You'd have to leap across it's probably like 10 feet of water, maybe, to get across.
I am a clever little rat. I can swim across.
Just throw it.
Just grab me and just like a football. Skip me
I'm not
like
gonna
a
lie.
stone.
I was working out how to ask if I could pick you up and throw you.
We have no secrets.
Okay,
This
so
is a common tactic. Sometimes you toss me, I grab something from a top shelf.
yeah, like all of our previous adventures. Garth picks up a fluff bucket and, much like tossing a football, like one-handed, just pitches him as best he can.
But like, there's a moment where like the light is filtering in, and just Garthu looks just like a regal old
so
statue.
Majestic.
Yeah.
Very Greek.
Yeah.
You wind back and just fucking toss a rat. Just chuck the rat.
Just whip the rat.
Sometimes you gotta.
Sometimes you simply must.
You want an agility check there? Or?
Garthu is not Garthu. FB is soaring through the air.
Truly in the arms of an angel. It's
as you bring up solid FB on a spectral shield that forms above you, and you're suddenly grabbed by this ghostly apparition that has formed in front of you as they toss you back onto the dirt between kind of halfway between where Garthu and Pete are standing. Those who venture into our cave must prove themselves worthy of taking our ship.
Taking our ship or taking our shit?
Both, I guess. Whatever.
this the challenge about the heart of the sea?
Huh?
Is this the challenge about the art? You know, the art, like art. Boom, boom.
We used to do art back in the day.
No. You said we, and I got very excited, and then you just kept going in English, and I
No,
was like, oh.
we're not French. No,
Yeah,
sorry.
that is disappointing.
Right.
But it is okay.
Okay.
So this is not the art of the sea, not like art, as in like, oh, that's a beautiful piece of art. But like, the art, you know, your organ.
No, we all perished here as we could not figure out this age-long riddle of this cavern. We ventured far and wide to find this location, and here we rest.
We did not venture that far nor that wide. I would say it was like medium far
Okay.
and like mildly wide,
Great.
you know?
Mildly wide.
Like a medium, you know, like. This is so far. It's like,
Are you coming to take our boat or not?
well, I don't know. What do you want from us?
You heard my spiel.
I truly am going to be so honest. I don't remember it.
Those who venture into our cave must prove themselves worthy of taking our ship.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes.
Do
the
you-
shit.
Have the treasure aboard your ship? Or is your ship devoid of the treasure?
Who knows?
I think it is devoid because they said they could not solve the riddle and they died in here. Like, if I'm using context clues, I'm going to say they did not figure it out. This is like a secondary treasure. Like
Is
a
Fluff
bigger
Bucket-
ship.
He's saying all this while being held aloft by a ghost?
No, they whipped me back.
Oh, okay.
Sort of like a baseball. I was sort of eat
Like
back.
a cricket match.
Wait. Except instead of a cricket, it is all that.
So, Mr. Ghost, how do you want us to prove ourselves?
Proving yourself is something you must decide.
Okay, so I decide that we have proven ourselves. We have gotten here.
It's not good enough.
That, okay, well then their rules are arbitrary.
The entry point is making it here, and then the proof happens after!
Where are you? Where?
I'll come down. I'll come down.
Oh, okay.
Floats down. See a very piratey looking ghost with a shield and a spear.
Okay, I can prove myself in two ways. Marksmanship or cooking. You take your pick.
We can't eat, so... the
Can
other
you
one.
get shot?
Probably.
Okay, Garth, you...
Are you... Wait, don't shoot me.
Okay, what can I shoot? What is the good target?
Why would proving yourself be... Yeah, shoot the guy asking to prove yourself. Yeah, that's a good
Well,
idea.
aren't you dead? What does it matter?
I don't know how this works. It's my first time being dead, alright? And truthfully,
You know that it's...
first time anyone made it this far, so...
Oh, really? Okay, so how is that not proving ourselves?
Well, we came up with the rules that you need to make it here first, so...
But you did not even know those rules yourself.
But do you want our ship, or you can just leave?
Yeah, of course. Can we call
Okay.
it the second wheel, Simon?
I don't know what that means.
What?
I don't
Or
have
perhaps-
context for that.
What perhaps the greater Seaman?
Okay,
You know,
so...
like there's the original Seaman, and then this is like new and improved Seaman.
You can, listen, if you prove yourself, you can name it whatever you want.
Oh,
If you don't prove yourself, death awaits!
Dead awaits us all already. This is not a threat.
Okay.
It is number 2 on every pirate's bucket list.
This rat is really undermining our whole thing, you know?
Listen, I am a
deal.
prophet. I am a philosopher.
You're kind of contentious. Has anyone told you that?
You know what? You would get on well with Oregon Boy.
I don't know who that is.
You were down at the front tunnel.
Garthew fires a shot into the air.
Oh,
Are you? Let's make it a roll. Let's do an actual attack roll. And we'll say, depending on how well you do, that'll be what happens. But yeah, make your. I believe it's
Is that a D20?
Yeah, D20
Oh,
presence is your
Okay.
musket attack.
Presence is something I got a -1 in. Here goes. 8.
You just like shoot the ground. Is that it?
I shot in the air and I hit the ground.
That wasn't great, my guy. That was not good enough.
I am just trying to get your attention.
I don't
Allow
think so.
me
That
to
looked
show
like
you.
you were really trying.
Garthew puts his hand on his head, and he rips off his wig, and he throws it to the ground. And he stands there with 2 of his fists on his hips, standing defiantly. And he was like, "Does this look like a man who need to prove himself?"
What happened? Did something change?
You are looking upon the true heir to the throne of Espagne.
Whoa! We know what that is.
Yeah, you know what
Whoa.
Espagne is. I am the bastard son of the king of Espagne.
Whoa. I mean, unless the rat has something better, it's pretty good.
no, I am just like a really cool rat who
Are-
I studied among some masters of philosophy, but you do not really seem like philosophers to me. I think you would get along also well with our shark companion.
Oh, okay.
He's pretty cool, but he is not a philosopher. Does not have the mind for it.
All right.
I hereby commandeer this vessel for the kingdom of Espagne.
Whoa.
Who is this ghost? Is he high or something?
Jim is in the back. I've got the leg of my best friend. Okay. The thing with Spain wins. Congratulations! You have passed our test.
So what does this mean
They
for
vanished
you
in the smoke. They're
guys?
gone.
Oh no!
There were like 6 of them. They're all gone now.
That was their papas! Oh, you laid them to rest, aren't you? Although it cost you your secret. Must we kill Pete now?
We can consider killing Pete, but
Okay.
not right now.
I can't believe
Are
you're
you
the son of the King of Spain.
That's right. My mother told me that she took the many men to bed, and one of them was the King of Spain, and that is why I have this genetic accent.
That tracks. That totally tracks. 100% tracks. Well, look, I mean, that's a pretty fancy old looking old ship there. Look at all these little runes. All kinds of little strange runes carved in it. They look ancient. They don't look normal.
Okay, I wish I had members of the party who knew about that shit.
Me too.
Is that like a thing? Is that something that we might know?
I don't know. Should we leave it here and come back, or should we try to wedge the boat into the water? What do you think?
Oh, wedging
Well-
sounds bad.
Does the water go deeper into the cave? Would it be a way of following the cave deeper?
No, it kind of ends at this ring, so it'd be a backtracking via boat.
Oh, well, we still got a fucking boat. All right. I want to shove the boat into the water and take the boat back out.
Okay. Both of you give me, Jim will do a rare Jim roll. Can Jim do another nat 20? Let's go to the battle screen. Let's find out. Do a strength roll for everyone else, though. Pretty fucking good, Jim. Pretty fucking good. Whoa, nat 20.
Nat 20 minus 4, though.
There is no way that the little rat is helping, although I do have a strength of +1.
Yeah, you're
Stronger than Garthew by 4
You know what?
points.
I'll give it a
By
try.
4?
Sure. Oh my goodness, that is a 13.
The 3 of you manage to, like, Jim sings a shanty to help you in rhythm, and you push the. This is a piragua. Is that how you pronounce it? I think so. A piragua ship, technically better than the SS Real Seaman.
Yeah, we
it
got
can
a
be
fleet now.
technically better, Seaman.
I'm Fleet Commander Garthu.
TBS. But yeah, the ship looks like almost like an old Viking ship kind of deal. Very, very old wood. Lots of beautiful engravings and runic kind of carvings along the entire taking back seaman. Grayson in chat, taking back seaman is wild. Jesus Christ. Fuck. But yeah, you three of you hop onto this boat, and that speeds up your the masts fold down, so you can just paddle your way on the boat back through the river. As we jump back to the other three, following the sound of this like dink, 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 echoing out into the cave. Is there anything in particular as you're kind of getting closer to the sound anyone is doing?
I feel like we should move slowly and carefully. I'm trying not to make any noise. It's not, Corvin isn't really like the stealth person, but he's trying to be quiet.
Yeah. Is that the general consensus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm also going to tell the kid, be quiet. Walk slowly.
The kid looks up and just kind of like smiles, their cheeks looking more sunken in as they look up at you. And then you look at your comrades and you feel nothing on your hand anymore. There's no one holding on to it. As you all carefully venture, let's do agility. I'll say agility or presence, as you're kind of sneaking along. Those two feel like they make a lot of sense to me.
Ooh.
Well, that's a good
20.
roll.
Whoa,
Dirty 22.
Whoa, holy shit.
Agility or presence?
Yep.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
7, which is a lucky number.
True. Yeah.
So if you think about it, it's actually the best result.
We'll say for a group check, though, for a group check, it's fine. I think two of you passed as you all venture closer. The walls of the cavern start taking on a purple tinge, and you notice as you kind of you're stealthing along, you realize you don't even need your torches at this point. You can set them down if you choose to set them down, if you're trying to stealth and lay down torches to not alert others that you're approaching. But there is this purple glow kind of enveloping the emitting outwards towards where you're walking. As you turn the corner, you see a group of skeletons in pirate attire. One of them has a pickaxe and is picking away at this giant boulder, while a few others are just kind of like hands on hips looking at this happen. And you see them like rattle and clack at each other as this one skeleton is picking away. The boulder is this giant, strangely glowing purple, looks like rock of some sort. Nothing you've probably noticed or seen before, just out in the wild. But you're all kind of like peering, like three of you lined up peering around the corner of the cavern as you kind of take this in, and you see the skeleton dink, 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 and then the bones rattle and they clack at each other, and then dink, dink, dink. And it's been about, I'll say equal amount of time, about 30 minutes have passed since you left.
Are you seeing that?
I am
Quietly.
seeing that.
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
I am seeing something that you're seeing for a change.
Sounds a bit rude, but okay.
It's very rude.
I don't think it's rude.
I think it's a bit rude.
I don't think it's rude.
I think you're just not looking with your eyes.
Well, I'm seeing the skeletons. I don't like it either.
Whoever wants, let's say one of you, do another presence check also.
I don't think I'm the highest presence.
Okay, I've got +2. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
+0, so got it. Hopefully.
12?
Whoa, 12 just does it.
Yeah.
Corvin, as you're all kind of taking this very bizarre sight in, you notice that their clothing and attire, you would expect, torn up rags. These are living skeletons. They don't look torn up or even that old. Looks like they're wearing not fresh clothing, but nothing that seems like it's been decaying over a long course of time as they're all picking away still. They don't hear you. You know, the sound of the pickaxe is kind of taking up a lot of their attention.
I will point this out and say that seems really unusual.
Fresh skeletons.
You think?
Or they found some clothes and put them on.
Yeah, that's actually really weird. Has anyone seen anything like this before?
Can't say that I'm familiar with
Guys, like a couple days ago.
skeletons with bones.
Oh yeah.
Like every weekday for these people.
None of those skeletons were like black ichor skeletons with no clothing specifically. Those were just random evil pirate ship skeletons that came out of the evil mist and attacked your ship during the night.
Skeleton.
It's true, they did. I don't think this is set. Wait, how many skeletons were there?
There's 5 in total.
I think if we want to proceed, we should go back and get everyone else because this could be dangerous and we are outnumbered.
Maybe they just want to have a conversation.
Do you want to go and have a chat with them?
I guess
Sure,
we'll
I'm pretty persuasive.
negotiate with some dead people.
Just a bunch of bones.
That's true.
You know what? Be my guest.
Okay. Now we've got to make a show of it.
Oh.
Rolls up the arms, sleeves a little bit, and
Oh, looking real professional there.
gonna walk into the room like I own the place.
Incredible. Well, here is the thing. There's a very real system in this game that we seldom use. The last time we used it was really bad. Ended up being a mutiny on the beach with the other pirates. So this is the reaction system. It's a 2d6. So Nettie will get you to roll 2d6, and this will determine how those skeletons initially feel about you.
Okay.
Oh.
How do I roll 2?
Yeah, just click it again.
Oh, I did not do that.
That's
There's
okay. You
one.
Woof, not great. Bad start. 5.
5 altogether.
They are angered and alarmed. These skeletons all turn, except the one still like with the pickaxe who has no idea what's going on. As you like walk in, I need you to give me an agility check, Nettie.
13.
Incredible. One of them quick draws their flintlock pistol and fires at you, and you hear it past your ear as they all start clacking and clattering, and one of them draws their sword as they're like heading towards you.
I just shout like, we should go.
Run!
Are we running? I guess we're running. Yes.
Let's do. Give me a give me agility. This would be, or strength. I can see strength making sense. As you all absolutely just start fucking booting it.
Strength it is.
Strength.
Oof, my strength is good, but not that good. That's a 10.
Ooh.
That's a nat 20 for me.
Whoa,
plus
nat
1, so
20.
that is 21.
Let's go.
That's a 12, plain old 12, no modifier.
Oh, Nettie, you start falling behind as two of these skeletons are getting closer and closer. I need you to do another agility check. As they're out for your blood. Whoa. Another fires a shot, whizzes past your head as you're just scrambling. You slip on like some algae in the cave and then like get up and start booting it. We'll say that's enough to get away. The skeletons kind of like chase you for a couple of minutes. Hyde's nat 20 allows you all to take like a smaller offshoot cave, and Hyde pulls Corvin in and then pulls Nettie in as the skeletons like clatter on by, and then they like wave his bone hand and start walking back towards the giant strange glowing purple stone. And a few minutes go by as you all catch your breath, and you just hear the dink dink in the distance again.
Okay, Oregon boy, we do it your way. They don't seem to want to talk.
I have a name.
Captain Oregon Boy.
Remind me what it is.
Captain Oregon Boy.
It's Corvin.
Corvin, Oregon boy. Got it.
Corvin with the missing organ.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Is it?
Maybe we head back to the others.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should tell everyone what we found.
I'm sure Pete's songs are up.
As you venture, you hear the echoing of a shanty being sung. The hour is rounding down. That was what I wrote about me and Jim when we were out. We just took a little fishing trip one time, and he ended up catching the largest fish I've ever seen. It was absolutely massive. Had to be 2 feet, I would say. It's pretty big for a fish.
So that was the
fish.
5th largest fish he caught, because you had 4 other shanties where he caught larger fish.
Oh, I should reorder my playlist. I should go in ascending order of, fish size.
Yeah, reach the climax of the songs when you hit the largest fish.
Right. I'll hold on. Let me. My notebook only has 2 pages. One page is me pirate bucket list, and the other page is just me song list. So I'll mark those.
Oh, perhaps we can find you another page.
Well, I don't need it. I don't think.
Oh,
I need
I didn't
3
know.
pages. What do you need 3 pages for?
Well, I did not know if perhaps you wanted to write, something in case you were to pass on, or...
Well, listen, I'm going to pass on as number 2 on my list, right?
Well, I know this, but more of like a thing left behind if you have anybody left to bequeath your possessions to.
To be what? Be a queen
To
for my
bequeath.
possessions. Oh, okay.
It is to pass along, to promise to another person. Gertrude gets all my things.
All right, I'm going to mark on the back of one of me pages. Whoever finds my
Garth,
body...
you should get all your things too.
Well,
Whoever finds my body, you can take Jim's leg. It's my most valuable possession that I have.
but what happens if...
no.
But what hap... Okay, so that's fine.
I think I see the other ones coming. I got something in my eye. There they are. They're over there. Don't look at me.
Okay.
Fluff Bucket, you could take Jim's leg, and you could take Pete's leg, and then you could be Pete leg, Jim leg, Fluff Bucket. And then you could be half as tall as me, finally.
Oh,
So those like little stills.
a rat on 2
rat
human
on-
legs.
Human legs.
Would I use your your fleshy leg, or would I wait for it to decay and use your bones?
Whatever, I guess.
I feel like just for myself personally, I would prefer see the skeleton. I feel like your fleshy leg might get a little bit squishy.
You're a rat, though. You could probably just eat all the flesh away, right?
I mean, that is true, but like I am a discerning rat, after traveling with Gartu so long, such a fantastic chef, I do not really wish to eat the legs of you nor your friend.
You would look so good with his 2 legs and my wig. You would look perfect.
That would be a thing of beauty, for sure.
Wait.
I can't believe you had a wig on. I was fooled.
It is his most prized secret. You better not squeal.
I won't say anything. My lips are sealed.
Your lips are sealed and your leg is Jim.
Yep.
Wait.
And don't forget my knuckles. Pete.
Pete.
And then Jim on the chest. And then Jim on one leg. Pete on the other leg.
Wait.
Classic pirate tattoos.
Those are the only tattoos you have.
Was it?
So this is
Hey.
You committed to a brand.
Welcome back, everyone else.
You guys having such a weird conversation.
This is the new and improved Simon.
What?
The bigger, the
Found a
better.
boat.
The more impressive.
What?
Simon.
And we're
Wait,
naming
how?
it Seaman?
We took the wrong path, clearly. We found some skeletons.
We sure did.
It was really weird.
We obviously got you. We chose the right path. You and I.
You can thank me. Did you do it? Did you do the thing? You and
No, we met this
Garfield?
strange ghosts. Coven. I think you would have enjoyed them. They were sort of contrary and somewhat difficult to work with. But in the end, they saw Gartu's majesty and were like,
They
what?
just gave us a boat. They did not ask for any challenge.
No, they
and
were
they
just
did
like-
not ask us to prove ourselves or anything of this nature. They
Wait.
just gave us a boat.
They were like, you guys seem really cool.
Oh, that must be nice.
Cool.
So you got a new boat. We got skeletons.
Oh, wait.
No
Hey,
strings
perhaps-
attached on the boat.
No. Perhaps I can use the skeleton legs for these deals.
Oh, it's got.
Why
You'll
are
have
you
to
making
ask
stilts?
them. I think they kind
I
of
do
want
not
their
plan
legs
to
right now.
ask. I will take.
Oh,
Okay, so we're gonna go fight the skeletons, take the legs,
Wait,
and you're gonna walk around on 2 skeleton legs.
wait.
Okay.
why?
Why
Why
not?
are you walking around on
To be taller, what do you want me groveling on the ground like a peasant?
I figured.
Do you like to be bigger than me, Shark Man? Does it give you a certain amount of pride to be above me, as if I am a little creature below your
Such-
interest?
Such a defensive rat.
I just wanted to know
You
why
shut
so
your
I could
mouth,
understand.
Organ boy.
It's got small man complex.
Napoleon complex.
I try to understand this rat, and then I just get sassed. I'm tired of it.
Yep.
It's difficult. I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, all of you come aboard the boat and we can take the middle path. The path no one has
Will
seen
the
yet.
boat fit?
Well, I have bad news for you, Gartu, is that river only leads all the way back out to the ocean, and we're landlocked from here on in.
What good is a boat?
I don't know.
Well, I think the boat is better that way.
At least this way, if Renee and Skaggs leave us, we have a way to get back, right?
It
A
is
quick
a
question
50-50.
Mr. Dr. Corbin. The
That's me.
runes on this boat. Can you read these runes?
I can try. I can have a look at them. It's
One of you
maybe not my area of
has
speciality.
an item that can read any language.
I do.
Ah,
Because I have a book. Da, 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 da.
And I believe that's also an ancient relic, so you can use the book if you wish. It's a tablet. It's like etched magical stone. that you have to read any language. I will say the relics, like I pointed out with when Retson rolled for his relic, there is, if you roll poorly, there are downsides, and if you roll very poorly, more downsides.
Oh.
But you can use it and then hope for the best.
I'll use it and hope for the best.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I add anything to it. It's just a flat roll.
Well, you use it first, so you find
okay.
out that it tells a tale of sailing some of the first explorers to ever kind of venture out from that kind of eastern continents out that way from Europe, and the first explorers to venture out. It tells tales of vicious beasts as they sailed along the ocean. They arrived in what is now dubbed the Dark Caribbean. They just referred to it as like monstrous land where beasts roam, and there's a lot of depictions you see of figures fighting off giant creatures that look like they have multi-snake heads, and giant sea beasts larger than the little ship carvings that they have as well. It basically tells a whole tale of the first people to kind of make landfall here. Now you have to roll a spirit check. Hide.
Okie dokie. Let's hide spirit. Oh.
That is not my sound effects. Just a seagull.
I thought it was for a second.
Nope. Just a real seagull.
That would be a 18.
Whoa, hell yeah. Nothing bad happens to the tablet, the very helpful tablet. But yeah, that's basically what it depicts. It does have like a brief history. You see there's a few larger kind of entities, kind of they're referred to as elder gods, the old ones that are depicted to have lived and kind of conquered this area of the world.
Okay. Well, I feel very informed.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Nice. Very nice.
What are we doing?
Are you sharing the information with us? Like, were you reading it out loud and stuff?
I was reading it out loud.
All right.
Accent of just elder gods being out there. Big story about going to the Dark Caribbean, monstrous lands. It's really some really interesting stuff. Just a lot of giant creatures, multiple snake heads. That was a big one.
Nothing about the treasure.
No.
Or the heart.
Or the heart. No hearts, no treasures, just snakes.
No snakes.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we proceed on the foot.
Down the middle path. Do what
Skeletons were mining some sort of purple rock, in case that's interesting to anybody.
Could
They
that
really
be
didn't
art?
want to talk.
Yeah, they didn't have friendly vibes.
No.
Do we think that purple rock is the art of the sea?
You know what? I didn't even really think about it like that, FB.
I wonder. I mean,
Did
whatever
you
it
try
was.
asking them?
Well,
Didn't
Maybe.
want to talk.
Yeah.
That is disappointing.
Yes.
Our guys, they were chatty. They enjoyed some conversation. Nothing about proving oneself or earning a ship. Just like sort of mild chit-chat.
They
They
just
had been
give
stuck in
us
this
the
cave for a while.
They just give it. We walk in and they just say, "You take the ship. No
Yes,
need
they
to
were
prove
like,
yourself."
Oh, you guys
take it.
are such great conversationalists. We really appreciate your wisdom and your philosophy.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot
Yeah.
stress enough that we did not have to prove ourselves. They just said, "You take it."
What?
Okay. All
Right,
right.
and I didn't hear anything at all. I just stood there singing me shanties.
Oh, okay.
Good thing, too,
Faithfully.
because you were keeping time.
Yep,
Yeah.
It's very important.
exactly 1 hour.
Okay. So we're going down the middle path.
Have we thoroughly searched the ship?
Probably not.
No, we didn't bother.
We
We
spent a
sailed
lot
it.
of time discussing stilts and various modes of transportation for me. So,
I'm not
I mean, you
playing
got
a
your
smart
4
character,
legs.
Paul.
eggs?
You got 4
Oh,
legs.
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 I thought you said eggs, and I don't know legs.
Why would you
Go
have
for 4
eggs
eggs.
unless that's...
I thought rats laid eggs.
Oh, come on, what do you know?
Some
We
fucking
trust
doctor.
you,
This
it's
guy.
He's
medicine.
not
I
a
need to become a
he's
doctor.
not a rat doctor.
Well, he should be. He should take care of the whole crew. I am not part of the crew.
I didn't say that. You're more a part of this crew to me, FB. You just hired me on to do this job.
Let's see.
That is true.
Wait.
So down the middle path.
Are we going down the middle path or are we searching the boat first?
So I was going to say we're not searching the boat. It's okay.
Oh,
we can go down.
I completely forgot about it because Gorfon suggested it, and I was like, oh, that is
You
not
put it in a brain
Let
pocket.
me suggest it, yeah.
Gone.
Well, I was just sort of
Suggest
like, yeah, he does not offer much beyond complaining, you know, no.
He's right there, FB.
Satisfied. I look him straight in his eyes, say, you just complain a lot, you know, no.
Don't get mad, you lay an egg.
You better watch yourself, Morgan, boy, or you will be one more like down, eh?
Why don't you get on with producing us breakfast?
Wow.
Who's
Got
searching
you.
Who's searching the ship?
Searching the ship.
Let's do a presence check to look over the old ship.
Yeah.
Where did I toss my dice? Is
Oh, I
gone.
cleared them all. Sorry.
Oh, thank you. I didn't know where it went, so let's try again.
That is a 16.
Whoa.
18.
Whoa, hell yeah. The two of you pick apart the ship. You find 2 gold bars
Oh.
worth 100 silver each.
You're kidding.
And
Nice.
a rune-encrusted flintlock pistol, which I will have to... I'll get you those deets in a bit.
Oh my goodness.
I should have searched the fucking shit.
I mean, it seemed like it might be helpful, and it could be full of, ship stuff.
Begs the question
I'm
of
gonna-
how they had flintlock pistols back then, but okay,
I don't really question it.
no.
I'm gonna look at Hyde as we're searching, and we find the 2 gold bars, and just be like, slide one in my pocket.
I'm also going to slide one in my pocket.
Oh, fuck.
I like doing business with you, Nettie. I just want you to know.
Yeah, you're a good guy.
Which one of you found the pistol?
Can I even use a pistol?
It's a ranged attack that relies on presence.
Oh, I got
I don't think I'm a gun guy. I think I'm a beat people with my fists guy
A net
Ooh.
guy.
and a net guy. Yeah.
I already have a runic machete, so this is just another.
Garthy's a gun guy. Is it better than my musket?
Garthy's not searching the ship.
Garthy didn't find it, so it's up to them. It's up to them if they want to let him know that.
These 2 greedy
have it.
motherfuckers. I don't know.
They'll sell it package for-
I'll hold on to it. Just hold on to it and give it to one of the guys, maybe.
I saw that guy with the nice hair use a gun.
Oh
Oh, the
yeah.
nice.
So-
Oh, yeah.
Could be some
You think he could use
leverage.
it? Okay,
Yeah. I mean, they did find the ship, and
that is true. Without doing anything to find it. So,
it's true. Yeah. No challenge or
They
proving
don't know
yourself.
that it's property
at all.
of Spain. It's property of the
No,
crown.
nothing.
We don't know.
If we found one thing, they won't even
Yeah.
ask, what else did we find?
Yeah. Oh, I like doing business with you. I'm gonna have to get a pin suit after all this. Just
I could recommend a tailor for you if you're interested.
oh,
Shark in a
the
suit.
start of a beautiful friendship. Oh.
And we'll head back to the team with our found pistol.
Pistol. Look what we found over here, guys.
Oh, damn.
It's one of your weapons.
It sure is.
I put it in the
Thought-
Discord chat. For those
Thought
who
it might
wish-
be useful for you, Garthew.
I'll read
Especially
it.
if we have to go talk to some skeletons.
True. I'll read it out loud
Okay.
because we're a podcast. One
Yeah.
creature you see loses a D6 spirit of hit points, which ignores armor, and it takes 1 action to reload. So it's firing spooky bullets. It's like a Wyatt gun. It has Wyatt
Oh,
engraved on the
that-
side of it.
Is fun. I got a weak spot for like enchanted guns. I love it when Sword and Sorcery puts magic in guns. That's
Mhm.
fun.
Yeah, magic gun.
Gracias.
Happy New Year. I don't know.
I didn't see any grass in here. Why? What do you normally put it on your ass? Is that like a?
Where is it, gracias? It is like a command saying.
Is it? I've never heard it.
It's like a leg.
Don't talk about legs.
Why would
be
you say
broken.
that in front of him like that? Why would you say something so insensitive? That's.
It is like a command saying.
But his legs are broken.
I'm gonna
Like,
take the lead for a little bit. I'll keep an eye out. It goes on a torch.
It is actually Spanish. I do not speak the Spanish, but I know a few words.
I'm already gone.
Au revoir.
Just say bye.
You all venture down the middle tunnel. Let's get over to some notes. As you're all making your way. It is, surprise, surprise, more of the same, where a lot of, again, those kind of salt deposits forming their own little stalactites and such. Little small pools of water as you all venture carefully through the tunnel system, where it's about, I'd say, 20 minutes in of you all kind of walking through the middle tunnel, and you come across this giant open area, and at the very far side is a 10-foot by 12-foot door covered in glyphs with a strange basin near the ground. The door looks wet, oddly. Dark shine on the door. Is that the seagull?
That was something. I don't know. There's
Sounded like
a lot
seagull.
happening out here right now.
I was like, just with the good sound effects. Okay.
It sounded like a bike horn.
Oh, maybe. I thought it was just like Paul's seagull that shows up every now and then.
Do you mean this?
Are they there?
Yeah. Yeah,
Where
they're
are they?
there. Yeah. Like in the corner.
It's
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, they are there. They're just
There.
they're just there.
They're vibing.
And I'm not doing anything. I'm just talking, and the seagull's like, "This is nice. I'm enjoying this podcast."
They're like
Can't
our
believe he's
best
so reliably there.
Hi.
friend. The true sequel
True seagull.
in Twitch chat.
The ominous giant doors stand in front of you. What are we doing?
Can I run my little paw? The wet surface.
That's gonna take a while.
Be quiet, you.
Just if
And
someone had a
see-
bigger hand, that's quicker.
If I ignore Corvin. And if it is like blood, or is it like water?
It seems blood adjacent. It's a very thick liquid pouring down over.
It is not looking good.
Not
for
pouring,
you,
sorry. Pouring is a
Hyde.
poor word, but it has that, you know.
Yeah.
It's an ichor of sorts.
Ooh, yeah. It is.
What's that, Garth? Acre.
Garthu, the character, would not know that word. Don't worry.
But we can teach him.
Is this some kind of acre on the door, FB?
Some kind of goo. Some
Wait,
kind of viscous goo.
it is not looking good for our friend from the sea. And I look back shiftily at the hide.
It
Oh, that
seems
smells.
it's definitely casting FB. You can kind of tell even from the smell. It doesn't have an iron smell. It just seems like it is casting this dark reddish, like this deep reddish wet look on the door. But when you kind of touch it, it does feel a little goopy. You can gather it's probably some kind of cave residue. There's no kind of coppery smell that comes with it or anything like that.
I think we have to kill this shark, man.
Wait,
Excuse
what?
me?
That's an
What
escalation.
are you talking about? What?
I don't know, something about this cave just screams for blood, you know?
Well, that's not blood, or else I'd be a bit more happier right now. But it's not.
Alright. So this is, it's bringing a strange energy to the conversation, but it is not surprising, I suppose.
This
I'm
is
gonna
the rat
use
who likes
my-
the human. What?
Okay, Justin. I think I wrote something down wrong. My conch shell says, is it with 100 miles or 100 feet?
Let me double check there for you. Just gotta find that page in the old book, which is conch. Oh Jesus, 100 miles. Yeah, I thought it was feet. No, it is miles.
Okay, so, did you find any dead bodies back on the boat?
The boat.
No.
Wait. Our boat. The new boat or our original boat?
The new boat.
Okay.
No bodies, but there
No
were
bodies.
5 skeletons down the other path.
Okay.
There were 6 ghosts.
All right. So, Garthu is going to take out the conch shell again, and he's going to phone the ghost he talked to earlier.
Just
What you got
dial 'em.
over there?
Dial them up.
I'm going to see if they pick up. I have a question for them.
Yeah, so the specification is a nearby corpse or one that died at sea within 100 miles. So you find a random ghost that died at sea within 100 miles.
This is
It's
the
not
weirdest
necessarily-
social media.
It's not necessarily the people who gave me the boat.
This is Jeff, the ghost.
Hello, Yef. I have a question for you, Yef. What is the name of your vessel?
Our vessel was the really good boat. Best boat. The translation is weird in English. Sounds way cooler in Viking.
Okay, thank you, Yef.
You're
Good night. That didn't go like I thought it was gonna go.
The name of that boat
All right, you need
truly
my
has
spirit
nothing
roll?
to do with anything.
All right, here's my spirit roll.
Spirit roll.
10 plus 0.
Great. Garthu hits the ground hard.
Oh God. Okay.
Unconscious.
Do I take any damage?
No. You're just
Okay.
unconscious.
Thank fuck.
I'm going to rush over and see how he is.
Is his
Give
wig
me...
still on?
Yeah, let's do a check.
Just the wigs.
What do we got? We got spirit or presence. You've got some spooky magic, spooky medicine magic.
That's true.
Medicine magic.
I tell you what, whatever it's going to be, I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, Retson. You do lose. I'm gonna roll odds or evens on this d6. Odds or evens. You lose 2 hit points.
Oh my God. So close to death. He's down to 1 HP.
Jesus.
He was almost killed by a shell phone. That would have been a really fucking bad death.
Did you say a shell phone?
A shell phone, yeah.
Oh wait! Sorry, that was for a crit fail. I'm so sorry. You recovered those 2 points. You're fine. That was a
Okay,
crit, that was
thanks,
for a
Bob,
crit
'cause
fail. Sorry.
Gerthu's not long for this world if that was.
No,
If that
but
was
you are unconscious, and you can't use that item until the next dawn.
I had a lot of fun with it today.
Yep. That was another Viking, and their boat name doesn't translate well. A moment passes, and did you roll, Corvin?
I rolled a 5, which regardless of what stat I'm using, like, it's not good. Presence would be 7, spirit would be 8.
You have a moment. I'm not going to direct your thoughts for your character or anything like that, but there is that kind of self-conscious moment of not knowing what's wrong, right? With that poor of a roll, not hitting the 12 to succeed. But you're kind of like standing at Garthu's body, just unsure of why he might have collapsed or passed out or anything of the sorts. And as you're contemplating this, a moment passes, and Garthu, your eyes open. You don't remember passing out, but you're on the ground.
Are you?
To remember talking
Are you
to Jeff.
okay?
Yeah, you remember Jeff.
I am okay. Give me a moment.
Okay. All right.
Meanwhile, I was going through like Garthu's bag to try to find like the truffle salts to wave under his nose to wake him up.
You find
I was
another
about to
wig.
put a blanket and pillow for Garthu, but
A pillow for it.
it's not needed, I guess.
Right, well, Garthu, are you okay, or how are you feeling? You took a bit of a spill there, buddy.
I am okay. I do not need to prove myself.
Nope, no one has ever needed to prove themselves in this cavern.
Certainly not on this day, no.
No. Oh, Jim was my friend until the end.
All right.
I don't know which was hearing about Jim or hearing about Garthu from FP. Well,
Sorry, I got nervous, broke out, and thought, what are we doing? Where are we? What is this strange old room? What are y'all up to? No one's told me anything besides the fact that we needed to find a cave, and we found it.
We
so.
cannot pass this door without the heart of the sea.
Does that mean?
Only,
What is the heart of the sea?
well,
Good
it says we
question.
must possess the art of the sea. It does not say it is a thing.
I'll
It
put
could
it
be.
up on the screen. It says, only those with the heart of the sea shall pass the doors of blood.
Yeah, that could be. That could be a metaphor. You know, like we are real seamen. So perhaps we need only to touch the doors and they will open. Obviously, apparently not true for me because I touched the doors, they did not open.
Okay,
guess
Pete,
you're not a real seaman.
you spend the most time out at sea. I want you to walk through this door.
Okay. Pete walks, brings up solid, falls on the ground.
No,
No,
down goes Pete.
Oh, he's still alive. I thought he was dead.
no, it hurt me nose.
Whoa.
I can't walk through the door.
Okay.
Mm,
You know, when I said he spent the most time in the sea, I may have overlooked that one man here is a fish.
mm.
So, Mr. Hyde, can you walk through the door?
Oh, like the door. I mean, it's on land though, so I don't know.
I can't throw him. I can only throw...
Hyde, if you want to do a presence check as you're walking up,
Yeah, I'll do
approaching
a presence check.
the old door. If anyone else has any other ideas, any items, skills you want to use, go wild.
I was gonna ask Nettie about the kid. Maybe they know how to walk through the door.
I think he ran back to the ship.
Okay.
He's not here anymore.
I don't remember seeing this kid.
It was very brief. I think he got spooked. Or hungry. He's been pretty hungry.
That's a 13 for presence.
Hell yeah, that's a success.
Oh.
are all kinds of glyphs on the door, runes and the like. And again, a basin kind of at the base. Well, kind of, let's say 2 feet from the door itself, there's a basin. But with a 13, you also notice, maybe with enough effort, you could probably force it, or maybe there's some kind of trick to unlocking it. But again, the runes on the door, basin, you spot some places where maybe you could get a grip, things like that.
I can potentially open this door here. Possibly, maybe, with a little bit of force.
I'll let you know that it is, if anyone has lockpicks, it's a difficulty 16 to find a catch on the door, basically, to trigger it. Who let that seagull in here? How did they get in
Really
here?
wants to open the door for us.
It's Caribbean noises. Oh. It's thematic.
Almost sounds like that seagull is mocking us.
Oh, get out of here.
It's a DC DR 16 to lockpick. If anyone has lockpicks, it's a that's agility, I should say. It's a difficulty 18 strength. Only one person can attempt both of those. So one attempt for either of those. Otherwise, again, there's runes on the door. Mystery basin.
I can try strength. I have a +2 if that's...
Ooh, Nettie's got a 3.
I can give it a go.
Okay, boss. You got it.
Okay.
Here we
I
go.
believe in you. You got it, champ.
Natural 20.
Nat 20!
Oh my God.
That's my captain. Sorry,
Holy
Colvin.
shit!
We got a new captain now.
The
Captain
fucking
Nettie.
time to do it, Nathaniel, fucking pulls it off. Nettie, Hyde kind of points out some, like, looks like people have attempted this in the past, like maybe picked away and kind of created hand points in order to like get a grip and force the door. You buckle down. No, what's the word I'm looking for? You
can buckle in, up or down.
Down to business. Then you lift the door. Jesus, my brain just short-circuited. You force the door up. You all hear a rumbling as Nettie, sure enough, is forcing a lot of force to move the door up. And eventually, Nettie, you get it up to a point and you hear a and you don't feel the weight of the door anymore. Looking straight ahead, you see this very narrow hallway, carved stones, like purposely built. This is no longer a cavern that you're looking at. This is a structure within this cavern behind this door of carved stone walls going probably 40-50 feet before it just is darkness. Very far away, looks like a pinpoint of soft glow that you can see at somewhere far beyond this very narrow hallway. And I think that's where we're gonna call the session.
Oh my gosh, can't do that.
Nat 20 to open the door.
Was a dude's arms.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
something.
Aaron, that was amazing.
The Heart of the Sea, to pass through the blood door, is in the book. It's seawater mixed with blood in the basin. That's the trick.
Oh.
The Heart of the Sea was seawater.
We never would have fucking...
I thought of seawater, but I was like, definitely other pirates would have tried seawater. Now I didn't think about the blood with it, but
yeah. It was a bit of a puzzle, but they have alternatives, and we rolled a fucking nat 20 to get in there, which absolutely rules. That is very
fuck
very
your riddle.
fun. It wasn't my riddle.
Follows through it.
Fuck you, Justin.
Pirate Borg. Hey, what's going on here?
Harbor keeper.
In the let's go in the reverse order. Hey, let's hold on now. Let's get out of the spooky music and get into I don't know, pirate music. Sure. In reverse order of what we did earlier, Aaron, do you want to tell people where they can find you? Anything else?
I'm not really online much. My handle is what's posted in Justin's link, but all I really post is costumes and vacation.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Also a member of Christmas Saving Show.
Yes, I suppose I should keep saying that every time I forget. Also play Ty on Christmas Saving Show.
Hell yeah. Redson.
Hey, I'm Retson. On my channel, Retson6502 on Twitch, we do indie game developments and we do CG stuff. I'm a CG professional of 12 years, and I can teach you all kinds of fun shit you can do with that stuff. That sounded so good until the end. But yeah, come on by, learn a few things.
I forgot half of mine, so you're doing great.
Hell yeah. Ben.
That's me. I'm Ben. I stream on twitch.tv/Ben Odinson every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. I also play on CSS and The Vast. With special
He's
guest
also
Beth.
He's a newly minted Justin as well. Should be good.
I'm also Justin Prime / Aaron's husband. So it's a lot going on.
A lot of titles to carry there.
So many titles.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Paul!
I don't have any titles.
What?
I got nothing exciting like that going on. I'm just regular
No Oregon boys.
regular guy. No, not even Organ Boy. Not in real life. Once this broadcast ends and I step away, all organ-related things are over. I go back to my normal, mild-mannered life. And yeah, this is happening a lot. They just like sit on my balcony. So yeah, that's it. I'm Paulicino on everything, which is PAULLICINO, and that's everything. It's Instagram, Twitch, Tumblr, whatever, just all of it. Patreon, where you can read stuff I write, but I don't go on the internet as much as I used to, which is probably, good for your mental health. It's my hot tip.
Hot tip. Beth.
I don't know why, but I definitely thought you were going to be like, speaking of hot tips.
I was going to, and then I
thought better of it.
That is so funny. I'm glad I did it anyway.
Because I didn't do it for anybody else, and I was like, I wanted to say that. I was like, I didn't do that for anybody else.
No one else has a hot tip like me. Hi, I'm Beth, and you can find me at Camilla Kip on Instagram and Blue Sky. I draw things sometimes, and sometimes I play more make-believe with Ben and Aaron on CSS, and Ben and Justin on The Vast. And here, where I'm a French rat, who is arguably my best character ever.
No! Untrue!
Wow. Some say best character ever. And hey, there's me, Justin. I was your Harbor Master. Did I make a no-fame command? No, I sure didn't. Maybe it's no-fame pod? No, I gotta make that, I guess. I did make a tofu command. Hey, check out our various shows. We got a lot of shows going. We've got The Vast, which is our Starfinder 1E first edition playthrough with some familiar faces here and some other friends. We're getting to the end of that arc, which is very exciting. It's going to be a pretty explosive final session or two coming up next week, actually. Silvistead is our Dire Odyssey Dungeons and Dragons series where shit's kicking off. We are into a double, triple, 3 boss fights in a row or something like that. It's wild. We're trapped in a desert, which was on a boat, which was in a cave, which was outside of town, which is stuck in a library, which is stuck in a hallway, which is stuck in a house, which is outside of a city. That's where we are. Truly wild, absolutely wild. Friends, Jesus, what a delight! This game, every session is it's a pure joy. I have a grand old time doing it. Someone that will look familiar to Paul, I think just went online. The Crooked Dragon is streaming. So we're going to raid over there. But hey, thanks for, I'm trying to think of, join our Discord if you want. I think I fixed that command. Pop over to No Fame Discord. It's there. You can join if you want, if you're not there already. But yeah, we're going to raid over. Stick around for the raid. But other than that, we'll see you in, wait, was this, no, 2 weeks. 2 weeks, baby.
2 weeks? I can't wait that long.
Yep, we have to wait. Blood doors. 2 weeks. Okay, bye.
Oh,
Bye.
oh, that's a cat.